Hello and welcome to Emerald Creations Crafting with Gina. Today I would like to show you a little project that we have made. It's a box that holds, at the minute I have 4 cards, notelets and envelopes inside it. It's using these beautiful Celebration Tidings Dies, and the DSP is from Poinsettia Place. So I'll show you how we go about making the box. These are the cards that are inside it, and maybe have 5 cards in here. I've done 4 red, or 2 red and 2 very vanilla, but I sort of thought when I was making it that the double flowers are maybe better than the single flowers, and these are the dies from the Poinsettia Place bundle as well. So to show you how to make the box, we will need a piece of card, and I'll show you the measurements. It's 5 1/4 by 6 3/4 down. Okay, and then what you want to do is score along here at the 3/4 side, and score there, turn it round and score again at the 3/4 side. Okay, then put the 6 3/4 side along the top, and what you want to do is score at 3 and 3 3/4. Okay, so I'll just move my score board out of the way, and I should take a pair of snips. Well, first of all, what I'll do is, I think it's always a good idea to score for, or to fold and crease with your bone folder. So I'm using a thick, very vanilla card, which makes it a sturdier box. And then I'm going to take my snips, and these score lines I'm going to cut up to the other score lines. So snip in both sides on the score line, and then just take a little wedge out to make what I always think of as a little flower pot, and just remove the little tabs. So you don't have to take that much out of it, but it allows the corners to fold in nice and neatly. So again, snip on your crease lines and take a little wedge out like so. Okay. Then what we shall do is we'll fold these back in and take some wet glue. A little bit of glue in both sides on the tabs, and then tuck this up so that you can see. Just hold it slightly, so both sides, and make sure it's nice and square along the bottom like so. Okay. And then I'm going to put some glue on, you see, and turn it round on both sides, and fold it over. Like so. seems to be okay. If you want to put a little bone folder in and just squeeze it, make sure it's well stuck down. So that's your box made for your notelets. So we have cut out 2 of the Celebration dies. So I think it is this size here I've cut out. So it's the 3rd largest for this particular box. And then I've cut the DSP, the 2nd smallest. Okay, so if you're to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there's 5 dies. So the card was cut out of level or size 3, and the DSP was out of size 4. Okay, and what we want to do is put this onto that so it's sitting flush with the bottom. So I am going to add glue from this. Now this little project was inspired by Rhonda Wade. She made the original project to fit C6 cards, but we have trimmed it down for our retreat to fit the notelet sides, and we put it so that it's flush with the bottom. If you want to stand it up, you can do, and make sure that it's even. With the wet glue you can move it slightly, like so, and if you're happy with the top and bottom on equal sides, now you need to do the same again for, and if you put your glue up to those 4 corners, then you know that you're not going to have any wet sides. Some there. Okay. And do the same this side here. Okay. Now, there we go. So because this is folding to the back, you can see there that it's folding to the back. I'm going to use, I want those sides, that's because I stuck both to the same side. I'm going to use this as the front. So I'm going to stick the front of it on center, like that, just straight down. And then I have cut, fussy cut a flower from this DSP. So I think some of them might actually have a die that cuts round one, but I have fussy cut round the smaller side, and I would quite like to give it a little flick with my bone folder, and I do some up, some down, like so. And I'm going to put this on with a couple of dimensionals, like so. Just to raise it up and just offset it slightly, like so. Okay. For the sentiment, we thought we would put a little tag in here. So I am going to use the sentiment Happy Holidays for if I bring this over, you can see what I'm doing. So just tap, 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 and I always sort of line my tab up, and I'm going to bring it over to the right a bit because I sort of want to tuck the label in behind the flower, like so. So again, I'm going to add a few dimensionals to the back of it to raise it up like so. Take the backs off. And sort of place it where you think you're going to be happy with it, but I sort of want it hidden in behind the flower. So that's the box made. Now, how I made the notelets, I was basically making for this retreat. Just going to give these a little crease down. And I thought I've got so many scraps and small pieces of paper, so I'm going to very quickly, I'll show you one because they really are very simple. So I'm going to take a notelet, I'm going to fold it in half like so, and I've got a little bit of gold foil, which is 1 5/8 by 1 5/8, and I'm just going to stick this on like so. Then I'm going to take my DSP, and it's 1 1/2 inches by 1 1/2 inches, and again I'm going to stick it down flat. Now, the flowers I have pre-cut. So I've pre-cut, these are the 2 smallest dies in this set, and I quite like to just give it a little. Now when you're going to give these a little curl, it's better to hold the stem of the petal and just do it gently because you don't want to rip off the flower. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue, and I'm going to add this in the centre, like so. A little bit squeezed out, but it's okay because the top layer won't see the glue that's squeezed out. And I'm going to add a little, a mini dimensional, sorry for my arm, lemongrass. And stick that in the centre like so, and then I'm going to, and then I'm just going to offset it, so in between each other. Now I have used, where are they, the little gold very keen to come off, so just actually centered one in the center of it, and it blends in really well. Now with the nitty bitty sentiment, you could add thank you, or for you, or for Christmas, it depends. I've deliberately kept them very plain, with no sentiments. I haven't added any sentiments to them because I sort of think, well, it all depends whether you want to send a thank you for a gift. So as to say, we've put 4 into the box, along with the envelopes, but maybe you could add maybe 6 to it. But these are a great size, and the box was made to fit the notelets with it. So pop them all in, and there you go. Okay, so thank you very much for watching me today. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, really appreciate it if you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and that would mean that in future that you would get any further videos that I'm doing. So thank you for joining with me today. Happy crafting. Goodbye.